So let's start the new year with some street photography. Hi, welcome back to the channel. Thomas Love here from beautiful Vancouver, British Columbia, and today is a gloomy day and it's perfect to go out and practice some street photography with two different main techniques we are using today. The first one is zone focusing. We discussed it already, we had already several sessions of zone focusing with the Leica Q2. So a long story short, what are we doing with the Leica Q2? We have the max focusing distance, which is 2 meters. Otherwise, we switch to infinite. It's very easy, so for closer subjects, we go back to 2 meter, and with f8 to f11, which is what we're using today for our street photography session, all the subjects included in between 1 and 3 meters away will be on focus. Maybe not so darn sharp, but they will be on focus. And then if a subject is farther away, we just switch it to infinite, and it goes by itself. It's the same thing with f8 to f11. Each and every subject farther than 3 meters will be in focus. Maybe not so sharp, but that will be in focus. So that's very easy. Going around right there with the manual focusing, you just need to switch from 2 meters to infinite, and that's it. Other settings that we are using today, we are using 1/500 of a second just to be sure, because we don't know how fast the subjects we are snapping pictures at will be, and just in case we need a bit of a help with the light, we might be going back to 2/50th of a second. But let's start with 500, and then we said it already, it will be f8 to f11. We start with f11, but then if we need some help, we can go down to f8 or eventually even f5.6, and then we will set the camera on automatic ISO. So today the second technique settings we are using today is manual shooting with auto ISO. Why is that? Because it's a gloomy day. There's not much light to help us, such as when it's a beautiful bright day out there, and so we will let the camera handle the ISO. What can we do here? We just go to ISO settings in the menu and we put on automatic ISO, and then we cap it to 3200, which is the max that I'm disposed to have in such a gloomy day, because otherwise we're introducing too much noise in our pictures in the darker areas, and we want to avoid that. So this said, if you're ready, let's go rolling. So much for the weather sealing, right? So right, we're back now. We saw many different subjects, interesting things happening down in the city. It was very easy because with zone focusing and with these settings, you just need to find interesting people to take a nice picture and then quickly framing that, and then you can snap the picture. You don't have to take care about the focusing, the autofocusing. You just need to have a nice composition within your camera, and having a look inside the EVF helps a lot because you are there, you are in the moment, you are in your camera. You're not just going around like when you're using your smartphone, taking random pictures here and there. You really focus on what's happening and nothing more than that, because the f aperture is set already, the shutter speed is set already, the camera is taking care of the ISO, we set the limit already, and then you just need to choose which one of the two zones you need for your focusing, and then you're good to go. So with that, I hope you got some value out of this video. If you did, please remember to like it, share it on your social media, subscribe to the channel so you won't miss the new videos to come, and I guess I will see you later. Thank you. Bye bye.